Hello, John Paul Mello. I love that name. Woof, fabulous. Who wanted me to wish you a very, very happy birthday for him on December 21st. And he said that you're turning 43. Fabulous. So it isn't even December yet. So you have a while. So I'm wishing you in advance a very, very happy, happy, happy 43rd birthday. This is Linda Gray. Well, you're too young. I think maybe you saw Dallas. And there's a question. He said, where did I go in my head to have such dark scenes when my character, Suellen Ewing, was drinking heavily, more, and went to jail during that dream sequence, that season. That was really, to be a very honest answer, that was my favorite season. The producers did not want me to stop drinking. And finally, I said, I'm bored. I'm having affairs and drinking, and I'm bored. And they said, oh, they were very patronizing, actually. And they said, oh, darling, you do it so well. Well, I hated that. And I said, well, it's boring. And if an actor gets bored, then the audience senses it. The audience is smart. So anyway, I finally won them over. They said, okay, if you want to stop drinking, we're going to take you down. And I said, how far down? And they said, down. And I said, let's go. So I didn't know I was going to do that. But anyway, I didn't go anywhere in my head, a dark place. We all have a dark side, granted, but I don't go there when I'm acting. I just put myself in the moment. As you know, as human beings, I think it's much more interesting in life, not just acting, but to be in the moment. I always put myself in the moment as Suellen Ewing, because that's more authentic. And that's what I loved about her. I wanted her to be authentic. Good, bad, the ugly, she had to be authentic. Why was she married to JR? Who would marry him, number one? And she had to have a few problems of her own, yeah. And so that's where I went. Didn't go dark, I went real. I was like, this is real. It's real stuff, people do that. And so I wanted to appeal to the people who were maybe headed that direction. Maybe they could see themselves in Suellen Ewing. And that's why I wanted to play her authentically, because, I watched how alcoholics work. How do they, I would sit there and watch them, and they would deny it. They'd sit on a bar stool. I would watch them, and they'd be like, I'm fine. But everything slowed down. So when I was watching them, I went, and what I did is I read in Uta Hagen's book, an actor's book, cross your eyes just a little bit, and everything will be out of focus. And that's what I used. I didn't do it like a cartoon, just gently cross your eyes. You slow everything down, your movements. You can't jump off a bar stool. You can't run everywhere. Slow. That's what I did. Okay. And well, you got a nice little insight, didn't you? And then, let me see, then the second question is, I did tell you a story about Dallas, and the second one is, you like my walk? So did I. Loved it. And there was, I don't know what it was really kind of generic. A wonderful little happening thing. It's like people say, how did you do that quiver with your lip? I haven't a clue. That walk, it just came. It was kind of a download, frankly. I never walked like that. I was a model before I started acting, but didn't just come, that just came. Wasn't planned, it wasn't authenticated in any form. I didn't have a blueprint. I just started walking that way. And it became her signature walk, and I loved it. And people to this day still talk about that. That and the quiver lip. I have no idea where the hell that came from. Anyway, I've talked a lot. Happy birthday in December to you, Jean-Paul Mello. What a great name. Happy birthday. Bye.